Hey guys, this is going to be your new moon in Capricorn / partial solar eclipse report. Okay, so it's going to be the new moon is going to be in Capricorn at 15 degrees, and this happened on January 5th, 2019 at 3:28 Hawaii time, and following that at 3:41 was the partial solar eclipse. Now, the new moon in Capricorn is done as of the 7th today, actually last night shortly before midnight, but I still wanted to do this video because the eclipse energy will last about 6 months. Okay, so there's like a whole range of Capricorn qualities, from fame to infamy. Okay, some could be out for blood. They could be using people, and it's because of their unhealthy ego. They could be quite a bit of a cutthroat. Okay, and then for the rest of us, we're seriously getting down to big business. Okay, a lot of us are creating goals and the strategy to take us there, to take ourselves, our lives into a new direction. Okay, now I know a lot of people, I noticed that they did not make New Year's resolutions. That's okay. That's what this week is for. That's what this eclipse is for. And the thing about it is, we're taking charge by creating goals and the strategy to get us there. Okay, how do we create? We create by voicing our intents. Okay, but you have to be careful about what you wish for, because you will get it. Whatever develops now will come to fruition come July 16th, when there's going to be a full moon in Capricorn at 24 degrees, your needs, and a partial lunar eclipse preceding that. Okay, so actually, in all actuality, we're going to have 3 Capricorns, and they're all going to be eclipses. So at the end of the year in December, we're also going to have another new moon in Capricorn. Outstanding energy. And also too, this year we're going to have 2 full moons in Libra, which is quite rare. So we're having a lot of rare transits last year and this year. It's just astounding. It's so, personally, I feel that it's so amazing that I'm lucky enough to get to do this at this time, to see these amazing rare transits. Okay, so Capricorn is about the 10th house. It's career, public standing, personal status, goals, fame, success, achievement, your public image. It's in your midheaven. It's your reputation. It's about your mother. It's your professional honor, rank, credit. And it's about authority figures, bosses, government, your attitude towards authority figures, your responsibilities, fame for the sake of power, being in the public eye, whatever your hang-ups are, homosexuality, promotions, and leadership ability. Okay, this energy is ambitious, it's integrity, it's patience, perseverance, it's serious. Okay, you want to be organized and responsible. One of the worst parts about it is the Capricorn energy can be ruthless and cruel, okay, and very critical. This is a time when you're going to be feeling ambitious and have a powerful personality. And whatever you decide, you're going to be committed to. And you might want to feel like being by yourself, okay? You might feel like being a bit solitary in your single-mindedness, possibly turning into an obsession, so watch that. If you have any insecurities, you could be concealing that now with a dry sense of humor, but secretly you fear being abandoned. And with Capricorn energy, sometimes you seem cold and calculated. That's just because it's hard to reveal your deepest feelings, okay? And sometimes you want to do physical work, you know, get out and garden, maybe work in the yard in order to compensate for emotional difficulties, okay? It's control, trust issues. It's also loyal and steadfast, generous and giving, okay? This is dedication, not being afraid to work. Okay, so Saturday, the new moon is in Capricorn, and it's time to get down to some serious business. The professional makes an appearance, encouraging us to create goals and a strategy to take our lives in a new direction. Some could be out for blood, playing cutthroat with their unhealthy egos. So who are you really? Are you famous for achieving, or do you shame us with deceiving? Remember to balance home and work life, and don't try to ignore your emotions by overworking or obsessing on something. It's time to deal and heal. You have to take charge, okay? Create those goals. If you've never developed a healthy ego, it could be because your mother could have been cold, a little childish, or immature. Okay, that's the word I was looking for. Sorry. You could be all work and no play, okay? Or you could be whiny and depressive. Call the ambulance. This could be a time that either the best or the worst will come out, okay? Somebody could be saying, oh, it's my way or the highway. It's bullshit. User mentality. The Machiavellian quote, the end justifies the means, comes to mind. Sorry, guys. I had to put that out there. Make sure to wait at least 3 days to get out of the shadow of the eclipse to act if you are involved with public in career, professional, or social activities. And at this time, you might not have much of a personal life, or private life, excuse me. There is a possibility that you could change your occupation if you're in midlife, okay? Career benefits can come through women or female members of the family at this time. And you're pretty intuitive about what the public wants, okay? One of the, I mentioned some shadow sides earlier about being cruel, about being critical. You could be rigid, pessimistic, opinionated, materialistic, over-exacting, and you could risk a public scandal. And the physical features, you could have irritation in your bones, back, spine, knees, and teeth. Okay, so Aries, this is going to be in your 4th house of home, early and later emotional security, family, and roots. You have energy and philosophical vision, a gift for authority and self-reliance, and a mesmerizing personality. There could be some raised tensions at home. You could be needing space, or somebody in your home could be needing space, okay? You're feeling very creative. You're organizing and arranging your personal space. It's a good time to start home-related projects as a way to use all that energy. Express your feelings to another because it can help you intimately bond, but make sure you're clear and not understood. You want to feel at home with someone, or you're feeling at home with someone, and you just can't sit still. Excuse me. Taurus, this is going to be in your 5th house of sex and creativity, enjoyment of life, resources, play, self-expression. You're going to be having self-confidence, an adventurous appetite for experience, and executive talent. You are having the ability to achieve great rewards, and there's a hidden depth to your character. You might want to find a party to go to, or you might want to give one. You're going to be having extra fun. You could be playing with children, or you could be playing like you're a child and being spontaneous, okay? There's an inspirational feeling in the air. It's a good time to engage, but not be the designated driver, okay? You want to be safely irresponsible at this time. Gemini, this is going to be in your 6th house of service and health, responsibility, organization. You're going to be practical and have a creative outlook, okay? Your strength and your intense resourcefulness, excuse me, wow, will be serving you well, okay? You're going to have far-ranging interests. Oh, it's a good time to take care of your health, okay? If your blood pressure is not elevated, you're in pretty good shape. Make sure that you do everything in moderation, and you may want to start something new, some kind of health habit, but do your research and make sure it's something that you can stick with and that it's reasonable and safe, okay? Same with the workplace. You're going to be cleaning house from top to bottom and starting fresh, but don't overexert yourself. Cancer, this is going to be in your 7th house of marriage and partnership, relationships, and sharing. You're going to have vitality, intelligence, and salesmanship, okay? You are a creative, dynamic force, and you could attract wealth and fame at this time. Cancer, you could be finding a new partner or turning over a new leaf with an old one. A flood of emotional intensity could change the direction of a partnership or relationship. Although it's overstated, the message is sincere and needs to be taken seriously. Breakthroughs can occur now, achieving a closer bond. Leo, this is going to be in your 8th house of death and regeneration. Your ability to deal with life, intimacy, sex, bonding, shared property, and resources. You also will have energy and philosophical vision and a gift for authority and self-reliance. And your mesmerizing personality is going to help you turn over a new leaf. You're going to be looking at everything that you have and cleaning up, reworking, and refurbishing all your belongings. Preserve what you already have. Watch out for spending too much, okay? Take or buy what you need, but not more. Virgo, excuse me, this is going to be in your 9th house of mental exploration, long-distance travel, philosophical beliefs, study, and higher learning, ethics, and moods. You're going to have self-confidence. You're going to be feeling adventurous and have an appetite for experience. Your executive talent and your ability to achieve great rewards will be at the forefront, and there's a hidden depth to your character. This is a great time for planning and ideas or a perspective shift. Establishing generic patterns and adding details to it later. There might be some new publishing efforts, and there might be pressure to produce, but avoid hasty commitments. Think first. Be thoughtful and deliberate and measured in your efforts through temptation and discouragement of efforts. Libra, this is going to be in your 10th house of career and public standing, personal status, goals, fame, success, achievement, public image. You're going to have strength and intense resourcefulness, okay, and far-ranging interests. There might be some new developments on the career front, okay, and there's going to be pressure to produce. It's going to be intense, okay. There's going to be a lot of action. It'll be hard to keep track of things, so don't forget the details. You really want to be honestly represented in personal and professional status, okay. You might take a look at your skills and rework some things or brush up because it might help you bump up a notch. Scorpio. This is going to be in your 11th house of hopes, wishes, friends, social life, groups, and society. You're going to have vitality, intelligence, and salesmanship. You are a creative, dynamic force, and you're going to attract wealth and fame. Feelings might run high among close friends, and the intensity that we're feeling right now can renew the love and passion that first fueled your relationships. It can be worth risking upset to get at what you're really feeling and to share it with those that matter, because there's a crazy atmosphere surrounding everything. You can say things that you might have hesitated to bring up and wear your heart on your sleeve without worrying about the outcome. The same ability to burst out of your shell will also aid in getting yourself into a new company or some new work that you didn't even think about before or didn't even care about. An approach of disarming honesty can make you welcome in unexpected places and bring valuable allies. Sagittarius, this is going to be in your 12th house of self-undoing, secrets, sorrows, secret dreams, endings, closure, healing, and spirituality. You have energy and philosophical vision. You have a gift for authority and self-reliance and a mesmerizing personality. There's going to be eruptions of the unconscious, and it could bring troubles and personal revelations to the surface right now. So you may want to be careful not to betray secrets or to let the cat out of the bag prematurely. Don't say the first thing that comes to mind, or you may give away more than you intended to. New deals are being struck behind the scenes with a strong sense of urgency, but they are not necessarily justified, so watch that you don't climb aboard the wrong bandwagon right now. Wait until things come out into the open to make a decision or take sides, even though there appears to be an advantage in secrecy. Open covenants openly arrived at are the better part of honor and valor. Capricorn, this is going to be in your 1st house. And Capricorn, I'm just going to tell you, there are 3 Capricorn, 2 new moons, one in January, one in December, and then the full moon in July. You guys are going to get hit. Anybody who has Capricorn in your chart, this one is for, I believe it's for 10 to 20 degrees, okay? And then the full moon is going to be from like 20 to 30, and then I think it's 30 to 10 with the new moon coming in December. So every Capricorn is going to get worked over right now. So this is in your 1st house of self, personality, the personality, self-expression, first impression, beginnings, and your attitude. You're going to have self-confidence. You're going to be feeling adventurous and have an appetite for experience. Okay, this is executive talent and the ability to achieve great rewards. And there's hidden depth to your character. This is personal beginnings. You're in the spotlight. You're going to be stepping up and displaying confidence in a new high-profile situation. You want to maximize any opportunity dropped in your lap, as you will want to look at your behaviors or your performance. Get additional rest if you need. Aquarius, this is going to be in your second house of material security, money, possessions, values, work, daily routines, and environment. Okay, you have strength and intense resourcefulness and far-ranging interests. For a day or so, there's going to be a lot of pressure to start new projects or finance situations that require money, okay? It's all urgent right now, okay? And every single one is urgent, but don't be impulsive. Think about things first, okay? If you wisely invest, it will bring you good returns in the next couple of weeks, so watch your spending, but you do have to strike now, okay, or you're going to miss the opportunity. Pisces, this is going to be in your third house of communications, intellectual ability, siblings, friends, neighbors, community. You're going to have vitality, intelligence, salesmanship. You're feeling creative. You're a dynamic force, and you attract wealth and fame. It's action time. Your phone will be ringing off the hook, okay? Your phone, your email, your social media, any way that somebody has to contact you or for you to contact them, it's going to be used. You might be on the phone having to make a bunch of calls or having to fill out paperwork or something to that effect. Okay, new ideas and propositions need your opinion or decision right now. Your challenge is to sort the confusion. Make wise choices, but don't obsess on any single issue. Decide and move on. You could meet some new acquaintances. Your personal collections are strong right now, and you could be breaking through barriers of unfamiliarity. It's Vibe Tribe time. Now, we've got a whole bunch of assisting transits, okay? So currently we have a stellium in Capricorn with 6 planets, well, 5 planets and 1 point, okay? We have the sun, the moon, we have Mercury, Saturn, Pluto, and the south node, okay? Mercury just went into Capricorn the other day, and what happens is the moon leaves before midnight on the 6th, okay? So Sunday night, the moon in Capricorn left, but that's still leaving 5 other planets, okay? The sun doesn't leave until January 19th, and that's right before midnight. Mercury leaves on January 23rd, okay? Then the other planets, the south node isn't leaving until 2020. Saturn isn't leaving until 2020, and Pluto is not leaving until 2024. So that's still a lot of Capricorn energy. What can I say? It's karma. Karma's coming for people. Okay, and assisting transits, we have the Grand Psychic Water Trine in where we need to trust our intuition and instincts above all else and practice our new talents or skills. We have Mars and Uranus in Aries, time to make a change and make your move. Okay, Mars and Uranus are both in Aries, and Uranus just went direct on the 6th, okay, and that's all these internal transformation, internal changes, we're finally going to get to see them, okay? There's sudden change. You could be suddenly famous. You could be boldly moving forward, okay? Boldly going where you've never gone before. There could be breakthroughs or sudden aggressive violence, okay? There could be violent aggressive fire. But basically, Uranus is about breaking away or breaking free. A revolution. It's also about insight, energy, and downloads. Then we have the North Node in Cancer. Oh, the Psychic Grand Water Trine. Okay, the Psychic Grand Water Trine is with the North Node in Cancer, Venus in Scorpio, and Chiron in Pisces. Okay, and that's going to be effective until Thursday. That's from Saturday through Thursday. Okay, and you're taking yourself to a higher level by motivating, by feeling motivated to hone your skills and talents, okay? Now, a lot of you, while Mercury was in Scorpio, some of you guys discovered that you had some kind of mystical talent, okay? So start working on it. With the common collective, it's about working on the law of attraction and putting it into practice and keeping it as a habit instead of something to play around with, okay? Being able to consciously create your reality instead of having to accept the reality that was unconsciously created, okay? We are the creators. You are a creator. Now we have Sun conjuncting Chiron, helping us to give focus and energy and attention to getting serious. Mercury trines Uranus, and that's helping us be clever, original, independent, and self-reliance. And then, Mercury in Capricorn. Okay, sorry. I was going to get to it. So with Mercury in Capricorn, you tend to be ambitious and methodical, careful, calculating, and patient. Okay, you're superb at handling detail, and you never lose sight of the big picture. When you make decisions, it's rational and logical, okay? And you want to make steady progress, and you start with going one point, and you move from point to point, okay? It is what you put your faith in. You are in pursuit of an objective or a secret goal. There's leadership energy. You're dependable, and you have this air of authority. Okay, so on the flip side, somebody could be dictatorial, disapproving of anybody having any kind of fun, okay? Life is really, really serious, and you're seeing the dark side, okay? Your sense of humor could be dry, too. And then we have Venus making transits to the nodes, okay? Trining the North Node, helping you feel hopeful for the future. Sextiling the South Node of Venus helps you to let go and let Goddess, okay? Then we have Sun sextiling Neptune, which is great for creative self-expression, getting to work. And Venus trines Chiron, so that's going to help with healing money issues and transforming our personal relationships with money and love, and money in love. All right, guys, so that is your new moon report for January 5th. And like I said, the partial solar eclipse energy continues for 6 months. So as soon as this energy starts to fade, then we get the full moon in Capricorn, and we get that for another 6 months until December, when we get another new moon in Capricorn, which is going to last. So this Capricorn energy is going to last quite some time, okay, up to 2020 is when we still have like 3 planets in it, and then the last one leaves at 2025, okay? So guys, get to work.